Hey, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. We're the Gear and Beer Show at Music Villa.
He's Blaze.
And that's Joe. Welcome. This is our last show of the season.
Oh, this has been a fun season.
It has been. We got the new format going on.
Yeah.
And, we drank a lot of good beer.
We did.
People, I hope we had some new viewers.
Yeah, and let us know what you think of that format.
We don't have a huge amount of viewers, but they seem enthused about it. So that's a good thing. We didn't have time to go to Bridger Brewing, our normal sponsor, for our beer portion of the show.
We didn't.
But, beloved local brewery, Bozeman Brewing, which we featured here and there, they got a seasonal ale called the Black. It's called
I'm excited about this stuff.
North Broadway, which is where the brewery is in Bozeman, and it's called Black IPA. So this is. I remember I forgot all about this because I was sad. I saw it on the shelf this year, and I'm like, oh man, I love that stuff. And I remember last year it came off the shelf because it's seasonal, and I was like, oh man, because I was really digging it. I end the evening with these. It's really great.
It's classy.
I listen to Steely Dan and drink one of these.
Drink a Black IPA
before I pass out. This guy is the illegitimate love child of Joe and his clone Joe, 2.0. No, this is this is the illegitimate love child of a porter and an IPA.
Nice.
Finds balance between citrusy, resinous hops and rich dark malts, resulting in a smooth black ale. Named after our beloved North Broadway location, where the brewery continues to thrive. Whatever this means, SG 1.069 gigawatts, BU 76. I think it's got 7.5% alcohol.
Ooh, I like that. Good.
That's a creeper. I love this thing. It's zangy, it's tangy, but it's thick and heavy. I love it. It's a
good winter beer right there.
Yeah, it's how I describe myself on the forum chat rooms I'm on.
That's good, isn't it?
I'm zangy, I'm thick.
It does have a little bit of that porter thing going on.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
But it's got a zing. It's got a zip to it. You might not drink a 6-pack of these. It'll be like eating a big thing of lasagna or something.
Yeah.
Dustin, enjoy the beer. Anyway, let me... Oh, this tastes like last night. Yeah, I love this. This is a great beer. Check it out. I don't know if they ship or anything, but, Bozeman Brewery, check out their website. Ask them.
Thanks, Bill
this
Highland
is a great
and everyone over there.
Yeah, great winter brew, man. Okay, we are at the Guitar of the Week portion, and what we're doing is we're going to do, great starter guitars for kids. We don't just have the high-end, crazy stuff. We got beginner guitars for kids. You got a kid who's been playing acoustic and now wants an electric for Christmas, or just want to get them started out. You can start kids on electric.
Yep.
It's whatever they're going to be enthused and excited about.
And with an inexpensive guitar, I will throw this out there too. A lot of it is the setup and just the little, the final touches on that.
Yeah.
So
we do essential oils on all our fretboards.
We whisper to it.
I play soprano sax to each one of these.
To each one at night.
Yeah.
It's really creepy. Yeah.
It's creepy, but there's a better tone we've found.
So we go through freshen up strings, intonate, all that stuff, file down sharp frets, whatever a guitar may need.
Yeah.
We do go through all that stuff even on these beginner instruments. So
yeah. And so, these guys are what, like 130, 150, I think, something like that. They get you going. Now, people wonder, well, if you want to know, okay, what I need an amp too, what do I need? These guys, they vary, but there's also a Fender Squier Mini too. They're all in that 150-ish or so range. An amp, we have this Black Star amp. It's the ID Core 10 V2. This thing is incredible. It's $110.
Yep.
Tons of sounds. We'll hear it in the riff of the week, and a lot of sounds, a lot of different things. It's amazing.
Expandable through the USB.
Yeah, you can do it. Record a USB, but it sounds great, and you can do earphones too, so they can practice without making everyone crazy. So anyway, $110, $150. There's a cord for $10. That's a great. You don't need anything fancy in that.
This thing has a basic tuner in it, so you can kind of, if you need to save a couple
or you
bucks
get clip-on tuners. Snark or the Diodario one,
which
$15-20. You got the $10 cord.
And this $12 strap here, the DiMarzio is great.
Yeah,
that
there's
strap.
great starter straps. Some kids want to pick their own strap out, so maybe they come in with their Christmas money and you look
You get
around
this one,
more.
you put a lot of flair.
But that's
on
a good start.
many pieces.
Yeah, a lot of flair, buttons, you know, that kind of thing. So I mean, with the whole thing, I mean, you can, you know, they all start at like $275.
Yep.
You know, like what are you thinking of spending
$275
on
gets
this?
you in the door.
Yeah, you're gonna have an amp and a guitar and a cord. Whether you upgrade with a tuner, you want a bag to go to lessons, you know, or a stand. Maybe some people just want in a stand, plug their amp ready to go. But if you're doing lessons, you're going to want a bag.
So-
then you got to add more to it. But $275 will get you going with a guitar and an amp and a cord.
And that's at Musicville here for years. The way our packs, the way we do them, we just go, here's your basic things you need, and then we give you the option of upgrading each piece
yeah.
as you see fit. As
Or
you
you
want.
tell
So if you say,
Uncle, get him a tuner.
I want a cool looking strap, that's a little upgrade. We work it all
Right.
out. But $275 is your base price.
And it's kind of, you know, we got the kids' guitars doing that, but it's kind of the same with the adult starter guitars
So-
too. Teenagers and adults.
Let's actually grab a couple of these because check that out. That's a good feeling guitar.
Woo! Whoa.
$150 for that guy.
Woo!
These two will look good. These two are nice and
Oh,
Christmassy.
beautiful.
These
are,
But these Squire bullets are sweet.
yeah.
They're
Get you
lightweight,
going.
reliable.
And what are these? These are
So,
150
$150.
bucks or something. And they even have a little nicer one. Affinities are 200. Epiphone. The
Let's look at that
Epiphone
Epi.
ones are really cool too. They're really great starter
And
guitars.
we've
They're
been
pretty
selling
sweet.
a lot of these Epis.
And yeah, there were one behind you too.
$120.
There's a blue one, a yellow
Yeah.
one. They're kind of a little bright colors on those. And then, but they have black. There's an SG for like 180.
I was gonna say, is the SG?
That's all black. You know,
Sorry,
they're
tag.
you're get you know again that like 150 to 200 depending on what you want to upgrade. But you add the amp, you do whatever. You're still like at this 275.
So the SG is a little
to
bit more
3.
money.
So anyway,
But
killer.
these-
These are all way better than I started with. The amp is amazing. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, so anyway, these are great. We set them all up here. So you know, you order this from a random store or Amazon or something. They're going to be come in and they're going to be, who knows, there could be little gremlins here and there and kind of funky. But we go through, they come through our store and we set them up and get them all ready to go. So on Christmas morning they can just start rocking out. This is also the micro bass by Ibanez. If there's bass player, you know, we don't want to just, you know, guitar, we don't want to be discriminating.
Nope.
Lefties, you're screwed, by the way. No, just we can figure out lefty stuff too. But basses.
And we do have a $100 bass.
$100 bass amp. The Rumble 25 is awesome.
Yep.
It's really cool, and it's $100. And again, with the $10 cord, this guy I believe is $180. So yeah, you're under that $300 thing to get going on stuff. Whether you get a case and then you can add on to it. But
yeah,
these things are really, really cool, and they got a lot of neat colors now. We have a ton of cool ones. So having a little bass is kind of fun. And there's beginner adult basses, I think, for $200 to $250, somewhere in there. So anyway, hope you're enjoying these lovely ideas, and maybe get your loved one a lovely intro pack to electric guitar or bass world.
Riff of the week.
Riff of the week.
So, it's the holiday season. I sometimes have a bad attitude about Christmas and holiday songs, but that's probably because they're hard to play. Gosh darn it. You do all this work and you play them once a year, and they're really clever, well-written songs.
They are. They're quite
So I'm going
lovely.
to stop being a hater on them, and there is one that I actually really like.
You're maturing, Joe.
I actually have a soft spot in my heart for the Grinch song. I like the Grinch song.
Yes. You know,
it's fun. It's
that's a
like-
gateway Christmas song for all you rockers that hated on Christmas
I'm
music.
going to crack a beer.
Because, you know,
Talk
the
about
Grinch is
song.
kind of punk rock.
It's kind of punk rock.
You know, he's like the Keith Richards of Christmas characters.
Okay, so it's all orchestrated. You know, everybody knows the Grinch song with the that's the whole thing. So you just want to play it and do it your own way. That's kind of my way of just getting through it, simplifying it. So there's all these crazy horns and, you know, all this production. I'm not going to go to the... It's Christmas music. I'm going to play it once a year.
You're near the fire. You've got your guitar out. You're playing for your family.
So my bastardized way. So I changed the key. So
what are you going to do?
For guitar, I found it was good to put it in A minor. So we got a little vamp, A minor and D minor. That kind of gets you in there. And then you can kind of hint at the little horn line. I kind of do something like this. I'll kind of go...
It's all the latest Tom Petty song, too. Well, the Grinch stole Christmas.
Right, so we'll do A minors and D minors into an E7 kind of thing. So
Nice.
your A minor, D, G.
You're me.
And then we're going to go A minor, D major, E7.
Little subtle change there.
And then we're going to go back to the A minor, to D minor, G, C, Mr. F, E. And that's the whole song.
You're
So
low down. I want to touch you with a 30-foot pole.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus, as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch.
They're being ironic.
I
see what they're doing there.
You're a greasy black banana. You're a
Greasy black banana
with
an
runny black peel. Something like that.
Something like that. That is a great...
Look up the words.
That's actually a very cool song.
But it's a
very,
great progression, so.
Yeah.
So let's go with that progression one
It's
more time.
almost like a 60s, like... Black, or I'm trying to think of the name. I can't think of it. Yeah.
The three words that best describe you are as follows: stink, stank, stunk.
No, bonk. That is probably the most ominous Christmas song out there, which I can see why angry young youth is attracted to it, and it's the gateway of Christmas.
And if you want
as
to
you mature.
sing it real low, like the record, it's in some E flat or some weird key. So just capo that thing up and sing it low.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Good job, Joe. Hey, everybody.
So
Hey, everybody.
instead of musical breakthroughs, let's just kind of 2019 in review.
Yeah, that's the last episode.
How about
the year,
the
2019.
show in review? You know.
Yeah, it sucks. Needs a lot of work.
Wow. Yeah.
Just kidding. But we are, yeah. I mean,
That goes
we
without
went
saying.
through a lot of growing pains for this year. We tried different things out, right?
We did
Different
an
formats.
interview series. I mean, honestly, if you go way back in 2019, we were doing interviews. We were having an
hour-long thing with interviews, and that was
really,
a lot of fun.
You know, yeah.
Bringing in the gear and talking about people's gear and
actually,
local
we
people
to
and
do
a few
some interviews
big
again,
ones.
yeah.
We had Corey Congilio. We had Tony Furtado.
Yep, we
some
did have
pretty
some good
big
ones.
things going on. So yeah, I mean, so we tried it. We did a lot of different formats. I like the new format now.
Yeah.
Where we kind of have it segmented, but maybe viewers would have
viewers
ideas.
that have seen, all our various formats. What would you guys like to see? Would you
all
like to
five
see,
of you?
Yeah. We did this new format because we thought it would be nice to break it into segments that could be quickly digested and watched.
I like the format now, and we'll have to see
And I do too.
what we do with that.
And Bridger Brewing, I have to say too, has been with us from the get-go. Big shout out.
Cheers
We're
to
cheersing
them.
with Bozone beer.
Yeah.
But big shout out to Bridger Brewing.
Competition's healthy for everyone.
And Bozeman Brewing Company actually has been really nice to us too. So those are
They've been
kind of
very
our-
cool. And if you're ever in Bozeman, going to Yellowstone, visiting the college, it's right on campus too. And they're having a new location next year, hopefully. I think they're breaking ground in the spring. In Three Forks, right? Three Forks, and then they'll have live music, a big, hopeful festival type grounds. But they'll be canning as well. It's gonna be a really big year for them. And so we like to support them, and you should too, and check it out. It's a really fun place, great owners, great atmosphere. What else going on in 2019? Any good, 2019
Good
is a
records.
year-end of review here. Any good music or
I bought some
albums
new
that
music.
you like?
I bought some new music last week.
What do you like?
I went to a CD store, bought some CDs because I was on a road trip.
Is that like you put in a Betamax machine?
Well, when I'm in Missoula, if you have a friend that has a business, you want to go support him. When I'm in Missoula, go to Ear Candy, support John Fleming. And
Missoula is
at
the
Ear
other
Candy.
college town in Montana, for all you people who don't know.
So
There's
I like to go
Bozeman
there.
and Missoula. There's other towns, but those are the two big
I'm in
college towns
Bozeman,
that are kind of fun and hip and have live, live
like
music.
when a town has an independent record store, it's cool. So when I'm in Bozeman, go to Cactus Records.
Rockin' Rudy's
in
still there?
Missoula. It is, yep, and that's
Okay.
also good. But like Ear Candy's great independent store in Missoula. We
Yep.
have Cactus Records here in Bozeman. And
You
there's
get your
I don't know,
vinyl
it's like this.
So what did you get? What were your top few this year that
So I
you
just bought
you really
random things
dug?
for my road trip. So I bought the new Desert Sessions, which is Josh Homme from Queens of the Stone Age. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And Les Claypool's on it, Billy Gibbons on it. It's like
Oh,
they
cool.
get together
Oh,
at that
I heard
studio in
about
the
that.
desert.
Is it cool? Is it good?
It
You
is
like
good. So I've been
Nice.
rocking that in my car.
That's cool.
I bought the new Kurt Vile. I like it.
Oh yeah, he's cool. Who first told you about Kurt Vile?
Blaze. Yep. I bought that on that trip. I bought the new Beck. It's still undecided. I'm a fan of Beck. I like a couple songs. It's a pop album.
You know, if you really
me,
want
you know.
a killer Beck thing, people probably know this already, but maybe not. What's that one where he does the whole surround thing? He does David Bowie.
Oh yeah, Sound and Vision.
Sound and Vision.
Yeah, it's cool. That's a good song.
Beck, Sound and Vision.
It is really good.
Watch the video because the video is a part of the experience.
Yep.
And really,
This version's good. Yeah.
really watch it and sit and watch it. It's just awesome.
I just go back and listen to the stuff I always listen to, kind of. So I try. So I just
I was
dabble.
listening to Steely Dan this morning.
I would say I like dabble.
And I was like, this thing's awesome.
I like dabble in new music.
Yeah. You know what? The
But you
new.
go like right away, right? It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
One listen, like, all right.
Yeah, it's just, you know what though? With all that said, just released the new Who album,
I didn't hear
which you
yet.
can call it whatever you want because now it's just Pete Townsend and Roger Daltrey.
Yeah.
You know, whether you want to go, well, it's not Who without Entwistle and obviously Keith Moon, that's been a long time ago. But they only released a few albums in the last, 20, 30 years or something? Mm-hmm. This is definitely an awesome album.
Cool.
Like it's...
I want to hear it.
I liked the first few tracks that came out of it. I'm like, this is good. And then I started reading before I heard the rest of the album. I saw that I'm like, oh shit, it released today, and I just looked up reviews,
Cool.
and everyone's freaking loving it,
Cool. Good.
except for Rolling Stone, kind of was like, But they're I take them with a grain of salt.
I wonder what Pitchfork says.
That's why I need to see what Pitchfork says. But to
What
me,
about the new Sturgill? What you think about the
hold
Sturgill
on.
album?
To me, as a huge Who fan, real quick, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, they do a few songs that, like, one song sounds like frickin' some new AG acoustic. What are those like fucking bands that Edward Sharp and the Zero. There's a
Bands
song
that are, like,
and all
chanty.
the bands that copy the Lumineers and all that shit.
Yeah.
There's a song
the
that's
Lord
got that
Huron and
vibe.
But
it's
like
real-
dudes chanting.
Yeah, not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm not envisioning robes just yet.
It's like.
But there's a song that's got that vibe where it's like it could be like a new hipster band kind of doing that, but it's really good and it works well. And there's one song that's very much sounds like a Slip Kid style, the vibe of that. Like
At
there's different
Thanksgiving
eras.
dinner, my mom was like, "What's that new style of music that's like a bunch of people chanting with like some reverb on?"
That's called
It's like
shit.
dudes, and I was like, "Oh, it's like the crappy new indie
Yeah.
acoustic music." Yeah. It's
My wife loves, and this is a now third removed generation of it or whatever, Camp. CAAMP.
They were just in here.
They were
They're in
just here.
nice guys.
They just played. They're really, really nice guys. Really cool. They were in the store. They bought
They're
some stuff.
doing well right now.
The bass player got my wife tickets and all that. But they are kind of that. They're a cool version of that. And same with they have a little retro thing. Who's the band I'm thinking of? Oh gosh, I can't remember. But they're doing it right. There's some new ones that are cool, though they still are. I'm like, okay. And I'm trying to picture these. They're kind of mellow. They're quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And like you're going to a concert to see them.
I know.
Picture like going to a concert to like
Snooze out.
AC/DC or Led Zeppelin
yeah.
or them, and then go to that. Like it's mellow. That's great
I need to
music.
go out-
That's great music while I'm cooking dinner and
No,
shit.
like, I
or
need to go have a-
Sunday breakfast.
I need to go have a drink after that concert.
Yeah.
You know?
I need to go party. I need to get in a fight after that
I need
just
to
to feel like I'm living.
break something, you know?
But check out the Who album because it is awesome.
I like the Sturgill album.
And it's cool.
Liked it.
And
It's cool.
the Sturgill. So Sturgill.
Yeah, it's super
is this the
creative.
thing with his like cartoon? He
The
did a
cartoon
cartoon
thing,
thing
yeah.
with the Netflix.
Super,
I think that's really cool.
Super creative, cool idea. Billie
nostalgic.
Eilish for pop, she's cool.
Okay, I need to check her out
good.
because I've heard about her and what I've seen and do it. I'm like, oh, that's just a depressed little.
Oh, she's just super talented, creative.
I mean,
she's good.
okay, but is she? I need
know you're a
happy
good time
music.
Charlie.
I'm a
I know.
good time Charlie. I need happy music.
Dark as shit.
No, it's not Good Time Trouble.
I don't want another version. I don't want a teenage girl singing me the same version of "Everybody Hurts."
Don't talk about REM around here. I'll start throwing things.
You know, we'll see what happens in 2020. Hopefully,
2020.
some great music coming out. There might be somebody out there that's ready to burst, and we don't even.
I've got
know.
a vision of 2020, and it's perfect. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks everyone for
Happy 2019.
Yeah.
Happy 2020
Thanks
to you
for
and yours.
hanging out with us this year. And next year we're going to do a lot of fun stuff. If you have any ideas for us to do, and keep it clean.
Thanks for watching, hanging out.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, hanging out. We're the Gear and Beer Show, Bozeman, Montana, Music Villa. I hope you have a lovely holiday season.
Love you. Hey, Blaze, I got you this.
Oh, thank you.